Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves back to Twizz Gamers. As always, it is your boy DJ Lordsy inside the place. Now today we are going to be making our own play button. For those of you who aren't aware or haven't been familiar with my channel, we very recently hit 10k subscribers, and I decided we're gonna change Twizz Gamers to Twizz Arts and Craft. I'm joking, but we're gonna get a bit artsy today. We're gonna get a little bit creative on this channel. We're gonna make our own play button, okay? We're gonna get the real thing soon. I can already feel it. I'm determined. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna go all the way up to that diamond play button. I know it's big talk for a little girl, am I right? Yeah, we're going to be making the play button today. I'm going to be showing you step to step how I make it. All that was required from this was this hollow box, okay, the hollow box, which cost me £5, roughly $10, as well as the two different colored paints. So these were quite cheap off Amazon, like £3 I believe. £3, so that's £6 overall, and this is going to be the budget version. I'm going to do a more expensive one if you guys enjoy the video, but yeah, I'm putting 10 names in it. Make sure to smash the like and leave a comment. Loyal subscribers, I'm picking 10 of you at random to actually be on this forever, okay? So thank you all. Let's get into the tutorial, let's see how I did it, the budget version. So let's do it like somebody. So starting everything off, I actually used the cardboard for the YouTube logo that I got for the paints. I cut it up, and now I've literally drawn the corners on it, and then I'm cutting it out to get that nice kind of oval shape-ish. It's almost like an oval. It took me a little bit to actually get the shape right because it's shorter height-wise but longer width. And don't forget, it's got the curvature around. So I cut it up literally using the cardboard from the Amazon. This is the budget version, guys. I'm going to do a whole wooden version if you guys want to see that on how to make your own play buttons. But I think the most expensive thing was the box, which was £5. Yeah. Now the next stage was making it look more like a YouTube logo than cardboard. So I used the paints. I used the red paint to just give it a coat all over. I could have just done a white triangle in the middle and went around it, but yeah, I decided to just put a blob in the middle, spread it all out, and then I waited for it to dry just a little bit, and then I decided to put the white triangle in the middle. The reason I did that was because I went back over it with a second paint to kind of make it look, make the red pop out a little bit. So I done a whole red layer on the top, and then I done a white triangle on top of that red layer, and then just used another red layer to kind of get the triangle to look more like a triangle than a paintbrush type of deal. And if you're wondering why I put paint on top of the coat that wasn't fully dry yet, I actually used a hairdryer to dry the play button, like the YouTube logo, before I actually put the new layer of paint on, just to give it a quick dry for the video. Otherwise it could take quite a while, but luckily it was done quite nicely and it dried up really quick with the hairdryer. It's only a small bit of paint, I didn't use too much, but yeah. So the next step for me was to create on Google Docs a piece of paper that I was going to print out and put at the back, and also what I was going to stick the YouTube logo I created on. So I just put the YouTube logo, the name of the channel, and congrats for surpassing 10,000 subscribers. So here we are, just like magic, I've got it all printed out. I used telekinesis. I'm just kidding, I have a HP printer. I printed it out, but I'm not going to stick the YouTube logo I created to this piece of paper. I decided, because I'm gonna do another tutorial with a whole wooden one and like a better one, I want to be able to take this out quite easily, or if anything needs changing, I can just change the piece of paper. But I just had to cut this out, and I decided to use a different piece of paper so I can match it up to size as well. So after cutting it out, I had to kind of match up the shape of the next piece of paper that's actually going inside of the box. I folded the piece of paper around the frame that's going to go into the back of the wooden hollow frame, the 3D frame as they call it. So I folded it up, and I had to fold the corners as well on the piece of paper, just so it looked a little bit more neat, a little bit straight, and I could just chuck it straight in the box like that. So next, using the prick stick, I glued the back of the YouTube logo and stuck it bang on in the center of the white paper, just at the top, because that's how it looks on the YouTube plaque. So I put the play button at the very top, and then I glued the Twizz Gamers surpassing 10,000 towards the bottom. And without it being inside the box, it kind of looks like the brand new plaques that you get for the YouTube rewards. But the next stage, once that was all done, I had to then put it inside of the frame and pushed it down. So it was a little bit more difficult than I thought because of all the metal prongs, but I managed to push it in there and nothing fell off. It looked pretty neat. I done it quite carefully, and we got it in, put the back on, and then turned it around, and it looked very much like a play button. Now in this video clip here, you can see that the actual piece of paper I cut out was a bit too small because of the white bits on the front glass of the frame. So I actually had to change it afterwards, and that was one of the mistakes that I made. And if any of you are going to try and recreate this, that's one thing: make sure that the YouTube logo with your channel name and the text, make sure it's within sight so you can actually see it and it doesn't overlap. But I am going to change it, neaten it up. But this was the budget version of the YouTube DIY play button plaque, how to create your own. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to title this yet, but guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I'm incredibly grateful for reaching 10,000. I've wanted it for so long, and we smashed it recently, so I just thought I'd do this as a nice little reminder to myself for everyone supporting me. And don't forget, I'm putting a load of your names in it. Gonna put 10 names on the fixed version, so make sure you leave a like and then you comment something down below, and I'm gonna pick 10 random comments to actually put on top of the frame. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video or live stream like a somebody. Peace out, Team Twizz. Much love.